Hey guys, come with me to Horniman Museum in Forestdale. This has been there for years, and I've lived locally for the last 20 years, and I've never been. My daughter's been there several times on several school trips, and I've never been. So I've decided, my friend and I decided that today is the day, and we're going to go and we're going to check it out because I pass it all the time. And I always think, why have I not been here? And then I found out like they're always having different things there. Over the summer, they have like different attractions. I'm like, okay, I want to go check it out. And then I want to check it out again in the summer. So this is me on the grounds, just walking up to go to the reception and to purchase our tickets. There's so many different things to see and so many different parts. And the time that we went, we didn't get to see everything. One of the things that we didn't get to see was the butterfly museum. But it's okay, we'll go back at some point and we will see the butterfly museum. So here we are, just looking. The grounds are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's well kept, it's beautiful, it just looks amazing, and it's so huge. It's massive. So the first place we went was the aquarium. As you can see, we just started looking at the aquarium. Is small, but it is nice and it's entertaining. So here I am just videoing like the different fish and just like saying hello fishy, and yeah, just going through. This is British pond fish, so I'm just going through and just looking and just saying hi fishy, and then I moved on to the other fishes or fish. I think it's still fish. So I tell you, the museum is just literally well done, and it's just so stunning, so beautiful. So I'm looking at different fish, coral sea, and I like to read the different things that's in there, so I kind of know and get an idea and educate myself. The little seahorses were so darn cute. Look at it, so darn cute. I was like, oh my god, so darn cute. And these little tiny fish, look at them, they're so cute. Look at that one, so darn cute. I was totally blown away and entertained, and just like, wow. It was just lovely. The aquarium was lovely, and I totally enjoyed it. Oh, look at them, just so... Hello, Nemo. Hi. Hello, Nemo. Nemo. So those are flounder fish. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so the aquarium was lovely. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it's just reading all the bits and just, yeah, seeing different things that's in the aquarium. And it's just so well kept as well. I would definitely, if you've got children or if you've got time, I would definitely recommend you go to Horniman Museum and check it out. As I say, there's loads of different sub-museums. So this is the aquarium, and I think it's worth doing them all in one go or separately. So it depends on the type of time you have. But I would definitely recommend all of them, because then you get to see the museum and the whole idea of it, the concept, and it educates you, and it's brilliant. So there's a frog there, and I'm trying to zoom in on him, but I just can't pick him up because he's blended in so well. Look at those little tiny fishies. Look, so darn cute, so cute. Look, I was like, whoa, look. And there's a turtle somewhere, and I'm trying to get, of the turtle, and it was just, every time I try to catch the turtle, it goes in the water. So I didn't really get to capture the turtle. So I just did as much as I can because I don't want to scare them either. So here we are, finishing up in the aquarium, and to move on to the next part of the museum, which I found so interesting. And, it was just kind of like, wow, this museum is really, really, really well put together. The attention to detail is crazy, and this was wow. Everything was so, so, so lifelike. Look at them. It's a family of fox, and it literally looks like the fox that's always in my back garden. It looked so, so lifelike. I like the fact that they have all these like architectural things. Look at those, creepy crawlers, no. And everything just looked like it was there, like it was alive. It looked so lifelike. And I was just taken aback. I was like, whoa. It was like I was there in the moment and they were actually alive and right there with us, because it was just so well put together, so well done. I don't know if these animals are stuffed, why they look so lifelike, or it's like made to look like this. But look at this fox here. It looks like the fox in my back garden, right? Everything just looks great. It's well preserved, it's well done, and it looks lifelike, like the actual thing right there and then. So then I moved on to the Mechanics Museum, which was, no, I'm still in the National Museum, actually. I thought I moved on to the Mechanics Museum already, but this is actually the Musical Museum, and this was just so beautiful. You see so much years and years and years of history in this museum. You see things from so many different culture, so far back. It took me back. I think this was my favorite museum because there was just so much, and it goes to show that the reason why music is so beautiful, and like they say, it's like music to my ear, is because it just is stunning. The things that can be created is so beautiful. And when you look at the musical equipment, I personally, I'm just taken aback from seeing all the equipment from history throughout modern time. And it's just, wow. This museum I stayed the longest in because this one had me in awe. I was like, wow, I can't believe this. It's just, wow. I was in awe, and I ate my hats off and I showed my appreciation because this was history, which was amazing. So this was my favorite museum, and I totally enjoyed it so much. And I think I stayed in here about an hour, just reading, looking at things, and just literally enjoying it. So I would definitely recommend the musical museum because it was my favorite. If you're into music, history of music, and just the whole concept of music, definitely see this museum when you go to the Horniman Museum, because it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. And they play music in the background as well, which makes you appreciate it more. So definitely my favorite thus far in the museum. And look at these outfits. Look at these beautiful outfits from back in the day. It's just like, look. It was just lovely. As I said, I thoroughly enjoyed the musical museum. Was my favorite, and I would go back again. Absolutely, spend some more time just going through it and just seeing history and just seeing more, because it makes you appreciate the sounds that you hear and the music and how far it's come from and history of music and the things they used to make music with. It's gobsmacking. So next we went to the robot zoo, which was quite interesting. I think the robot zoo was more for children, but nevertheless it was still fascinating and I thoroughly enjoyed it. They had all these little animal that's sort of platypus that was made out of it was robotic, and it was just so well done. It looked so great, and yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it also. But I think my daughter would enjoy this more, or my niece or nephews or little ones, because it was just so fascinating, more for a child than so much for an adult. But I did thoroughly enjoy the this museum, robotics museum, because it just goes to show the technology and the effort that's put in to the overall museum to add to the package, which was great. I absolutely loved it. So overall, this museum was lovely. The musical museum does remain my favorite, but this I would definitely recommend for more children. I think they would totally dig it. They would enjoy it, and they would find it more amusing and more mind-blowing. So I would definitely recommend you bring your kids to the Horniman Museum. It's for adults, it's for everyone of all different ages. But this particular museum, the Robotics Museum or the Robotics Zoo, I think it would be better, or children would enjoy it better than an adult would. So after the museum, we went outside and we literally just started looking around. This place is ridiculously beautiful. It's stunning, absolutely stunning. And this, I would do a wedding in, or like a big birthday party, because you can rent it out. And I think my next wedding, I would definitely do here. It's so beautiful. It's so well made. It's stunning. Imagine having this done up for a wedding. Oof. The next one is going to be here. So whoever wants to propose to me, that's where I want my next wedding to be, right there. It's just so beautiful. After that, we just literally walked the grounds for a little bit and then literally just looked. It was just so beautiful, so lovely, and it was grey and it was dreary and it was freezing, but I thoroughly enjoyed the Horniman Museum. I would definitely recommend it. And if you've got the time, pop over to the Horniman Museum in Forest Hill. It's amazing. It's value for money, and yeah, you won't regret it. And if you've got children, little ones, bring them along. They will thoroughly enjoy it as well, a lot more than you. But it was just beautiful. The grounds are absolutely stunning. I could sit here and just look out in the grounds for hours, because it was so peaceful and beautiful. So Horniman Museum in Forest Hill, go visit.